Like, I should have taken more time to do my hair. But every part of me wants to just throw this shit back up in a bun. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison. If you are new, welcome back to another Project Pan update. Oh, that was a little much. I got my laptop right in front of me. I have my lists. Today is, I can't keep track of what day it is, March 6th. Today is March 6th. I usually do this on March 5th. C'est la vie. I was actually going to do this towards the end of last week, like the 2nd or 3rd, and try to get ahead of myself, and that didn't happen either. Here we are. So, I usually say I have a notepad and, you know, my little categories. I have upgraded to using an Excel spreadsheet because I am that person. And I've got 6 categories. Who is she? Shit I've managed to use consistently this month. Stuff I've touched a few times. Not a single touch. Stuff I got issues with or things that I've kicked out of the project. Things that I've actually emptied. You know, my legendary deluxe size bronzer is the only thing in that category. And a new category that I'm introduced in this video, which is things that I'm adding to the project. So what I figure, last video I said, so let me just start here. Last video I said that I wanted to follow up with this. This is the Isle of Paradise. It's only gotten cloudier, to be honest with you. See how, like, it's just, you can't tell. Like, this used to be clear, like crystal clear pink water. I went into Sephora 2 different locations within this past month and looked at some of the displays that they had. Like, all the sellable units started to get a little cloudy as well, which I thought was kind of weird. So it was kind of a mixture on the shelves of like cloudy and crystal clear. I asked some employees about it. They were oblivious. I feel like that has been the treatment I'm getting every time I go into Sephora lately. I digress. But that is going to be official, kicked out of my project. And so when I have stuff that I've been kicking out of my project or that I've finished, I want to add some things in, you know, to make sure that I'm like halfway through the year, don't have 2 things to worry about and it's like tra-la-la. So I have 5 things that I'm going to add to this project. And 2 of them have expiration dates that expire in 2019 that I want to use. So by default, I'm putting them into this project. And then the other 3 are little deluxe samples of things that I have that are itty bitty, that are just taking up space. So first of all, I'm adding the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the AHA BHA Acne Clearing Gel, and it's got expiration of 11/19. This is a full size. I just bought this recently. It's right here. I can tell you right now, this is going to be hard to go through in a year because I've been using the Good Genes that I had like a half-ounce bottle that I got in a little kit, and I have a knockout tingling treatment. I mean, I've got some acid. I got some acid, man. So I'm adding this because I want to use it. Secondly, I just got this. This is the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint. This is, okay, side note, this was like 42 bucks for this foundation or the skin tint. You only get 0.7 ounces. And what I learned was whenever you pick one of these up at the store, you need to look at it because they have expiration dates on them. And mine's already starting to rub off, so I've actually like written it on there. But this expires, I bought this like middle of February. I love it. I've obviously used a lot of it so far. But it expires in June, 6/19. Yeah, so I've only got this much more to go. I probably use about 3 or 4 pumps every time I do my makeup, but holy shit. I will like, I pay attention to expiration dates when I'm in the grocery store, but I did not really think about it when it came to being in the makeup store. So, food for thought, right? Hey, 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 hey. So these are my 3 minis. This first one, this is like a half bottle, and it's a half fluid ounce bottle of micellar water from Dior. The only reason I stopped using this was because, I don't know, I don't think it really did anything. Like, I could still get mascara off with something else, and that's not, whatever. I'm just gonna use it and get rid of the damn bottle. Secondly, this is the Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. I'm putting this in here because it's got a similar slip to a lot of things that I use, like, or like a face oil that I would use before makeup. So I'm gonna blow through that. I think this is a 1/2 ounce size as well. No, 0.25 ounce. And then lastly, this is the Mega Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster. This is a baby size, 0.15 fluid ounces, and I gotta say, this is so good. I've actually been through one of these baby bottles before. It made me buy the full-size bottle, and the full-size bottle, for being $40-something and the volume that you get, it's not worth it. Oh my god. The bottle needs to get bigger or the price needs to go down. One of the two, but I'm just gonna use it because I feel like I'm holding on to it because I like it so much, and I just need to use it if I like it. Like, it's such a gross mentality to have of like hoarding. I don't know. I don't understand when I do certain things like that. I can only imagine other people having the same crazy struggle. I also wanted to just say really quickly, my last video that I did, probably the last few videos I did, I realized I'm wearing this fucking gray sweatshirt, and I apologize. I have several gray sweatshirts that I constantly take from my family members. Yeah, this one's got a little polo thing on it. I think the one I wore last time probably had a Nike check on it. I have one that doesn't have any little stitcheroo on it. All gray every day. It is what it is. So, okay, we talked about things that we're gonna add. We've talked about what we've kind of kicked out of the project, so we're not gonna talk about the Isle of Paradise or the Smashbox like we did last week. I promise this is the last time I'm ever gonna bring up that Laura Mercier bronzer. Let's talk about the stuff that I have consistently used this month. I'm gonna start with the Briogio Scalp Revival, the dry shampoo. So I've been pretty good about marking the side of this. And ironically, I can't keep up with the same color pen for more than a month. So I just did this a few days ago. I haven't used it since. I actually just washed my hair last night, so I don't need it. But I'm pretty proud of, like, you know, January, February, March. Yay, Allison. So this has been doing good progress on. It does have, I don't know. So, you know, yay. Kudos for Allison for that shit. This is my BeachWalk, my rollerball. I've been going hard on this. So I marked this when I was going to do this video towards the end of last week. So you can see the line is actually underneath where I drew. But I've been going hard on this. All these little things I have in my project pan, and I just need to like blow through it and enjoy it. Oh, yes. That smell is like crack to me. It is so good. My MAC lipstick, I've been going hard on this. This is how much I have left. I don't know. I swear to God, this is how long it is, this is how long it's been, and this is forever how long it will be. I used this today. I've been using this crap almost every day that I'm wearing something on my lips. It's been that. I'm trying hard. What do you want from me? Next thing is the Dr. Jart Water Fuse. This side, you can see this is the bottom of the container itself here. So there's really just a thin layer all along the bottom. There's nothing on the top. I've really enjoyed just layering this on like really, really thick, almost like it's a mask, and letting that soak like while the dogs are going potty or whatnot outside, and just giving it that time to just into my skin before I go into any next step. I've been super into the hydration when we talk about winter weather, so it's been nice. It's been so nice to abuse and use it. This is the cloud paint. So I love that when I look at the video I did last month of the things that I haven't even touched versus what I've been using, and then I look at this month and it's like completely backwards. So I'm pretty proud of myself for being diverse with my project pandering. Pancaking? Anyway. So if I squeeze on it, product will come out of said top. But I'm wearing it today. Ever since I got the skin tint and I got the baked bronzer stick by Milt, I've been doing like just cream products. Like I haven't even put on concealer or any kind of under eye powder today. But when I do, that brings me to my next step. I've been just setting the concealer underneath my eyes, and that's it. I've been kind of scrubbing. I've been using this Lucky Bag Wayne Goss brush, and really just right across the center. I don't know if the center looks any bigger, but I've been working like literally more deliberately in that area just to make it look cool. I've been really using this in like a 5-ingredient or less kind of makeup routine. So like last month I was going ham with my Stellar powder. This month I've been going ham with my Charlotte Tilbury. It's been quite the healthy change up. Also, I've been going ham with my Natasha Denona, just in keeping like a simple makeup look. I actually don't even have any highlight on today, but this has been like the jam I reach for daily. So these 7 products are the things that I have been like consistently using this month, and I'm pretty proud of. So let's talk about the stuff I have touched a little bit, and then the things I haven't touched at all. These two, this is the KKW concealer, and this is the bronzed, Smoldering Satin glitter eyeshadow. I haven't reached for these barely at all. I've used this maybe twice the past month, and actually I repurchased, finally, my Becca Aqualuminous concealer. And this is what I've been using like in my little makeup routine daily. So unfortunately, Miss KKW has been taking a back seat. I will say it's a tad bit lighter than the Becca, so it does have its place in my life. Since I've had a new tube of Becca concealer, I've just been like, I don't know, reunited, and it feels so good. It's so great. I think I've used both of these masks once this month, which I haven't been in a masking mood lately. That Peach and Lily, I think I've used this maybe twice, and it was at a point in my skincare routine where I was like, yeah, I'll put this on. Fuck it. It won't fuck with anything. Whatever. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know. It's like chewing on glass. I want to try more of their products too, but I feel slightly let down. I don't know. When I don't use this for significant periods of time, after using it for significant periods of time, I don't see any kind of a difference. And this has that peptide complex. It has a lot of similarities that I would get from this as far as ingredients go and where they are on the list. I digress. My Stila Haze powder, I think I've used this maybe once or twice this month, but of course it's been taking a back seat because, let's see, I traveled this month as well, so it's easier to just take a pressed powder. This, I feel like when it's in my bag and traveling, all the loose powder goes above the sifter and I get annoyed. That's the end of that. I get annoyed. My 3 single shadows, here they are in their pan. My 2 Inglot and this one by Riff. Again, I've thought putting them into a empty palette would make me use them more, and I think it's twofold. Since I did makeup inventory, I've been really pushing myself to use a different palette every time I do my makeup, which I have been doing and I've been proud. I've reached for this maybe twice, and I'm proud I used the Block Party shades a few times, and I've used these Kylie shades that I haven't used in a while, so I've used other things in this palette, just not the things I want to hit pan on. And I genuinely will say, like, I've been going pretty good with this matte because it builds up really nicely versus this silver. I can touch it and I get pigment on my hands. I mean, I know that's not a lot, but I don't think I'll ever hit pan on this, and this might be on the chopping block for next month, but this I feel fairly confident in. This being like a warmer, like it's a super terracotta-y brown, so if I want to like put it on the lash line or something to kind of just intensify, it makes the look super warm. So I haven't been using it as much, although I still do love it, but I'm confident in this guy here. That was a lot to say about that. And lastly in my list, this is my Sleep Tight Farmacy Balm, and you can actually see the bottom inside of here, so really it's just product all around the rim. I have no negative thoughts. That should probably be, it's in between. I haven't been going ham on it, but I've been using it more than just on occasion. I change things up a lot with my nighttime skincare routine. Leave me a note below if you'd like to know a little bit more about that. Let's keep going. Okay, last category that I want to touch on for this update is the stuff I have not touched at all. And I have 5 things in this category. Can you guess what I'm about to show you? A Tarte blush. Neglected. So I even know the reason why I haven't been using this much. So whenever I do my makeup, when I put this on, it almost gets lost in the mix. Like maybe I'm using way too much bronzer, maybe I'm not using the right foundation shade. I digress. But it just doesn't feel like it gives a little bit more, I'm looking at a mirror, that punch. So That's where I've been really enjoying like these really bright peachy colors, and even when I use this color, I still find myself pulling out like this old Tarte palette that I have and going for either this more like coral bright pink or this like cool tone pink right on the apples of the cheeks. So I don't know, I feel like it's slightly lacking sometimes. I thought I loved a nude blush and then all of a sudden I was wrong. The Boscia Cactus Water Moisturizer, this is kind of obvious that I haven't been using it because I've been using that water fuse, and really once the water fuse is gone, this will be ham sandwich. And can anybody tell me why I haven't touched this? This should be like one makeup setting and I should be able to empty that bottle. But there she sat upon the ledge and was just like, how about today? How about today? And I was like, with something else. No, you know what it was? I bought this recently. This is the Rose Water Mist with Witch Hazel by Boscia. Bitch, this is good. But this, I haven't touched it at all. So my goal is to eradicate this by April update. Secondly, my pore sticks. Why, Allison? Why? Again, I think it's because I've been so in love with like the dewy look, and using the Skin Tint, I've really kind of just embraced that supernatural makeup, and this is kind of on the opposite scale. To me, this is pore filling. It's going to be very like velvet face, velvet skin, and very, very soft look. So I feel like towards the end of the summer maybe, I've been really into like sweaty makeup look. So maybe towards the end of the summertime, going back into winter, when I do like minimal makeup, this will come back into action. So anyway, there you guys go. That is my list of all my items. Let's see, how many items do I have now? It's not 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like bullshit like this, because I like making bullshit like this, and I'm just gonna keep making bullshit like this. And I'll see you in the next video, alright?